The sensation function represents one of the four basic psychological functions identified by Carl Jung, alongside thinking, feeling, and intuition. This function connects us to reality through our five senses, allowing us to perceive what actually exists in the world around us. Jung classified sensation as an irrational function, not because it lacks logic, but because it focuses on perceiving reality rather than evaluating or interpreting it. Sensation has both objective and subjective components. The objective aspect relates to the actual stimuli we encounter, while the subjective aspect involves how our individual makeup influences what we notice and how we experience these stimuli. Jung distinguished between concrete sensation, the basic perception of stimuli mixed with thoughts and feelings, and abstract sensation, a more refined, differentiated perception that separates pure sensation from other mental processes. People primarily oriented by the sensation function tend to be practical, present-focused, and attentive to details in their environment. They trust tangible evidence and often excel at tasks requiring careful observation and hands-on skills. Their emphasis on concrete reality can make them appear grounded and pragmatic. The extroverted sensation type. The extroverted sensation type orients primarily to the objective world, with their attention drawn strongly to external stimuli. These individuals possess an extraordinary sense of realism and accumulate rich experiences of concrete objects and situations. They live fully in the present moment, constantly seeking fresh sensations and experiences that stimulate their senses. This type values objects based on the intensity of sensation they produce. They pursue concrete enjoyment and develop a morality centered around authentic sensory experience. Despite a common misconception, this doesn't necessarily make them simply sensual or pleasure-seeking in a crude way. Their approach to life involves embracing sensory reality in all its richness and complexity. Extroverted sensation types subordinate judgment and rational thought to concrete sensory experience. Their tendency to prioritize direct experience over analysis or intuition can make them appear impulsive or short-sighted to others, though they experience this orientation as being fully engaged with life. The introverted sensation type. The introverted sensation type perceives the same objective world, but focuses predominantly on the subjective component of sensation. Their primary interest lies not in the surface reality of objects, but in the subjective impression these objects create. They perceive a kind of psychic mirror world where the decisive factor becomes their inner experience rather than the object itself. This internal focus often makes the introverted sensation type appear calm, passive, or detached from external events. Their reactions may seem unpredictable or arbitrary to others, since there's no obvious proportional relationship between external stimuli and their response. What creates a strong impression on them might seem insignificant to others, and vice versa. Introverted sensation types often struggle with self-expression, which can mask the inherent irrationality of their perception. They may compensate with rational self-control that conceals their rich inner sensory world. To others, they might appear unreactive or indifferent when in reality they're processing sensations through a highly personalized filter of subjective experience. The sensation function, whether expressed in its extroverted or introverted form, offers a fundamental way of engaging with reality. Extroverted sensation embraces the objective world with enthusiasm and immediacy, while introverted sensation creates a rich tapestry of subjective experience that transforms ordinary perception into something deeply personal. Both types represent valid and valuable approaches to understanding and experiencing the world through our senses.